Let me do the ng solve first to see the page. Ng solve. Still loading. So yesterday we made the corresponding those functions for the website. We're just going to do the very similar thing for the pages. So the first one we're going to working at is a page list. So for the page list, if you can remember that page, like we need to make it like a few buttons, like the left button, the button to create a new to navigate to the page new, and the button navigate to the user profile, things like that. And also we need to display the whole list of pages. Let me firstly try to log in as one. Let's see which account do I have pages. Let me take a look. Service, page service. Website ID is 456. Which one is that? Let's go take a look of the website. 456. This one, developer ID is 456. So it's under my name. It's like a CU login websites. This one. Is that one right? Yeah, this one. I should have some pages displayed here, and this is my website. This is my page list. I need to change this button, and that button here, and also the whole list and the user button. So let's do that. Firstly, we need to get in the data we need. If you take a look of the URL of this page, here we have the localhost 4200, and then we have a user, and then we have a user ID, website, and the website ID. So we need to store those parameters here. Like we need the user ID and the website ID to let the website know like which website I'm currently looking on. Like the pages belongs to it. So let's go to the page list. This one, the TS page list component TS here. So basically, when I initialize this page, when I initialize this page list page, like I want to initialize this page list, I will need to get all the pages I have for this website, and I also need to get the. I think that's it. I just need to get the whole list I have here. So in the ng uninitiate, I will need to use in the router, the activity router to get it. So let's import it. If you take a look of the website list, I think I just do the same thing here. I will need the activity route in this page. Sure, yeah. Activity route for this page, and I will need the page model, right? From the page model is in the models folder. So it's // to the page folder, and the / again to the component folder, and / again to the app folder. Then in the app folder, I have the models folder here, and I have the page model here, page.model.client. Okay, this is what I need, and I also need to import the whole service. Import page service here. Should be // to the app folder, and then to the services folder. And next thing is looking for page.service.client. Yeah, that's where my page service is at. And in the ng uninitiate, here before we can using the activity route and the page service, I need to put it here like private page service, just a name for it, and the type of page service, and also need a private activity router. The type of this one should be a matches this case. It's the type of activity route. Okay, since like that, and then I can use them in my functions. So this the activity router, the subscribe. I do the exact same thing I did in the website list. Here, like I have a activity route parameter. I'm getting the user ID and getting the whole list. So in this one here, I'll have I do the same thing param, and it's going to be an arrow function, just like we did before. Did I have extra practices? I think, yeah, it should be like something like that. This UID is equal to params UID. I'm getting the user ID part, and this WID. I'm getting the website ID part. Params. Oops. This one should be params to match with that one. It's a part of WID. Right, this two are going to give me the user ID and the website ID here. We can actually test it. Oh, I haven't declared it in the function. This is why it's marked as read. So I need to say this dot. Sorry, it should be UID. It's a string. WID is another string. And this will give me an error. I typed it wrong. It should be subscribe. Oh, sorry. It should be param. Params like subscribe. Yeah, I can subscribe the params. So params this function is going to give me observables of the whole URL. Okay, I can test it. Console.log. That's the UID, and maybe plus space and plus this the WID. I want to see what they are right now. So if I refresh it, F12. Oops. Move this to top a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting 456, 456. This is what they are here. Okay. Getting make it bigger. 456, 456. That's my user ID and also my WID, my website ID. So I'm getting those two IDs here. And the next thing is I need to call the function in my page service. I'm going to call the function find page by website ID. Okay, that's going to retrieve all the pages in this local page array and whose website ID matches the parameter website ID. So I'm just calling this function. So let's go back to my component TS, and this pages. I need to create that variable here if I want to use that. Pages. Your list of page. Excuse me. So here, this the page service. The find page by website ID, and I'm going to give it a website ID. This the website ID, and this is supposed to return me the whole list of the pages I have here. Console log it, test it. List of pages. Okay, I'm getting 3 items. Post 1, post 2, and post 3. Let's see if these 3 are the ones I'm looking for. Let's go to the page service here. Yeah, with the website ID equal to 456, I do have 3 pages here. Post 1, post 2, and post 3. So let's right now we already get all the pages I need in my component.ts. Next step is we need to display it in our HTML page. So here in my HTML page, I can delete those list items here. And don't forget to change those buttons. Remember, I already have the UID, so we can change this one into the double bracket UID. And this one here, same thing. And also for the we also have the website ID. This one here, and this one here. And the same thing for the user icon in the footer. Make it go into the correct profile I need. Okay, and we can change this list a little bit. So instead of just giving us like fake data here, we can using ng4 here again to get our correct data. So in this list item, we'll do ng4 here. So start ng4 let page of pages. Remember, pages just refers to list of pages. That's I have 3 items inside it, and the page, like this is kind of like a for each loop, and page refers to each page inside it. It's kind of like a for each loop. And here I can see it has a link, and the router links to user, and this one should be same UID here, and this WID is just this WID, and this link here, PID should be equals to this page dot ID. Let's say it's page ID, and what will be displayed here will be the page name. So it will be page dot name. And for the cog icon, the UID is just the UID, and the website ID is just this the website ID. It's not going to be changed. And for the PID, we need to change this to page.id. And whatever displayed it will be a cog. Let's see what it looks like right now. Yeah, I'm having the post 1, post 2, and post 2. Sorry. Yeah, it actually works. So if I log in with another account, I shouldn't have those posts here. But first, let me try to going back. Yeah, and going in. Yeah, it works. The user icon, it works. Going to my account here, and let's test the last button. I haven't tested this page button here. It works. It just doesn't do anything. And also this plus button, yeah, it works. It's giving me the 456, everything seems correct. And if I go back to my user account and I log out, if I just log in with another account, Alice, login, website, maybe this one, doesn't have any page. That's what I expect. And if I log out again, log in with my account, login, website, I have some page here, and I don't have any page for these 2 websites. Yeah, this one has 3 pages. That's correct. I think that's it for the page list. There's nothing new. It's exactly the same as we have in the website list. So next page we're working on is a page new. Page new will be really similar to the website new. So let me open the page new first. Page new.html, page new ts. Okay, those are two files we are going to work. So when we click the page new page there, let's think about what we need here. This button here. Well, I will need to catch the input of username of the name and the title. Title is kind of like optional. Name is required. Title is more like a description there. Should it call the title or just call the description? I actually forget. Let me go check the page service. Where is my page service? Service page. Oh, it's name and the description. So let's actually change that to description. So page new.component.html here. Let's change the title just to description to not confuse ourselves. Description. And change the name. This one is name page description. Placeholder, enter your page description here. Let's change that. Description. Okay. So when I click submit, I should call the function create pages to allow us to create a new page here. And the cancel just navigate us back, and this one navigates us back. And in order to navigate us back, I need to know which user and which website should I navigate to. So I need to grab those two parameters in my URL. Same thing for those buttons here. This one also is calling the submit type, calling the submit function to create a new website, create a new page. Sorry. So let's make them. In my TS file, I will need to get in the, as I said, in order to navigate back, I need to know which user is this and which website is this. So I will need two fields, like a UID, it's a string. WID is another string, and I will need to import those things. Let me open the page list. I just want to copy the import here. I want need those three things here, and I will need a view child here because I have a form here, so I will need a view child. Okay, and in here, private. I can just copy from the page list. Private page service and activity route. I need those two here. All right. So in ng init, I will do a subscribe again to get the user ID and the website ID. So I can just copy from the page list. It's just exactly the same thing here. It's a subscribe here, getting the WID and the UID, and I don't need the pages. Get out of this one. Okay, I'm getting this to ID, and I will need a function like to create a new page. I can leave it here, and let's change the HTML file first. This UID supposed to be UID. This WID supposed to be the double bracket WID here, and same thing for this one. And I have another one here. Another one here. Let's see. In the button here, the submit button. Let's change that to a button. I don't need it to be a link, a link. And I can remove the route link for submit. I'm working on you later. And this one I can change it to a button too. Like the reason we use, remember, like the reason we use the A tag here because A have a reference, can have a ref, and no, because we're using route link But anyway, so we don't have to use a tags anyway. So this is going to go to the UID and WID. You can keep it. This one in A doesn't really matter, but you have to change this one, submit one, into a button, because only the button have the type submit. And we will use this submit type in later. And this one here changes to UID. And I believe there is another button I forgot to change. It's a check button. Check button here. This one should be a button. And I need to remove the router link and change this one here into button. And I need some class here. BTN color black, flows right, and I need another one. SW button to A. Let's change the background into transparent, make it look better. So save this. Okay, let's try each button. This one is working, not doing anything. This one going to the correct page. Oops, click the wrong button. Should click. Oops, should click this one. And this one shouldn't click that. Cancel. It works. And profile, it works. Okay, every button works. There's two buttons left. One is for submit, another one is for check button, to allow us to really do something here, to really create a new page here. So this type here should be submit, and the form is equal to page form. And in this form here, let me give it the ID. ID is equal to page form. So this should be matches with this form tag here. And when I click this button, and it knows like which form should I submit. And also we will make it as an ng submit here. And when I submit something, I'll call the function create function. And also the give it a angular name, like called F, and it's a type of ng form. Yeah, I need to import the ng form too. And for those input field, the name should be required, and it's an ng model, and name is a ng model. And similar thing for the description here. Description is kind of optional, so I'm not going to make it required, but I want to make it ng model. Oops. Description. Actually, I need to make them the name matches. Let's change this name into just a name. This description, just change the name into description. Description equal to ng model. All right. Do I need to see something else? Yeah, I can have a warning here. Like I have a div. It's a name can't cannot be empty. And like I have a ng if here, a class alert and alert info like that. And here I say ng if star ng if is equal to name dot invalid and name dot touched. And I need to do the disable here, like for this button here, I'll disable is equal to f dot invalid. And same thing for the check button. Let's copy this disable, put it in the check button here. Okay, save it. Oops, seems they have some error. F12. Let's see what the error is. Unexpected closing tag form. It may happen. Blah blah blah. Seems like I mistakenly put something wrong here. I have a form here, another form. What's wrong with this? A tag, have a class, route link, cancel, and have a button here, button disabled, class type. A div, another div, and this div here. I don't see anything wrong. Let me comment this out. Take a look. Still have error. It's not that unexpected closing tag form. Something around this button, I think. Now let me try to make it smaller. It's a button. I don't see anything wrong. Why you are capturing something? Unexpected closing tag form. I only close it once. Right? Yeah, there's only one closing tag form here. Let's check it one by one. Okay, I have a form, I have a navbar here, then I have a tag. A tag is closed properly, and then I have a div. Div is closed, and I have a button here. Button is closed. Then it's another div, a form. This div have a label input. And div, this is fine. And that's another div, it's closed. And here I have another div, it's closed. And here I have my first button here, and my second button. And I have another form here. And I close the div, and I have a footer. Let me comment out everything. There's no error, of course, and then comment things back a little bit. Oops. I need to bring the navbar back. Comment those things. Okay, I'm getting error. That error is about something else. Okay, so the navbar is fine. And let me comment out the footer back. You out. The footer is fine. And let's bring more things. Have my div here. If I just comment to the form out, should works. Yes. And let me grab the form. Comment everything inside out. Oops, it's broken. Oh, here I see. I'm missing quotation marks here. That's causing the issue. Okay, it should be fine. Alright, I'm getting everything. So this button is disabled. This button is disabled. If I put something, if I just name cannot be empty, I need to capitalize this N here and make it like another color, like a warning. Yeah. So if I put it here, yeah, name can be empty. Name cannot be empty. This looks better. And if I type something here, this is enabled. Okay, and we can start making the function, the create. Firstly, console log something, see if they are connected. Console log created. So if I click the button, it should tell me it's created. Click this one. Yeah, both of them are linked together to the function. So right now I can know to put the body of the function to connect it with our page service and push this new page into the array. So here it will be this.name is equal to this.page form. Or actually, I need to put the view child here. So view child. We use the F item in this page, and it's a page called page form, and it's type of ng form. I need to import the ng form here. Import ng form from at Angular forms. Yeah, you're right. Quotation marks. This name is equal to this page form the value the name. Let's have an error. Oh, I haven't put the variable here. Name, it's a string, and the description is another string. This description is equal to this page form the value the description. Okay, let's test it. Console.log list name. So 1, 2, 3, submit. Yeah, I'm getting 1, 2, 3. Yeah. But if I put a 31 here, trying to get the description. Save it. 1, 2, 3, 31, submit. Getting 31. Yeah, they are connected well. So I'm getting the name and the description. I can start to do the function. So I can create a new page here. So it's a new variable, new page. It's a type of page. It's equal to object here. We'll have what should I have for a page? Let me take a look. Where is my page model here? It's here. Should have an ID, name, description, and website ID. So let's just copy that to here. ID is just give it empty because I will replace it anyway. Name should equals to this.name. Website ID is just WID. This .WID. Description is this description. All right. I made a new page here, so I can just call the function. This page service. Page service. The create page. Yeah. Let me take a look about the function. Page service here. Create page. Okay, it will take the WID, so I don't really have to give it there. And page ID, website ID, and this page is the push and the return page. Okay, that's cool. So let's go back to this function here. This page service create page. It takes two items. It takes a page ID. take a website ID. So this is the website ID, and it takes a new page. Okay, I'm creating a new page with for this website. That makes sense to me. And then I need to navigate it back to the page list. So I will need a router here to do that. Yeah, it will be kind of like this router to navigate. And I don't have a router here yet. Let me import it. Import activity route and the router. Here I need to put it here inside the constructor. Private router is type of router. All right. So in my code, I can say this is a router that navigate. Takes the array, navigate me to user, and what it should be again. Let's take a look into our routing here. I need to go to the page list, so it should match this guy here. Put it here, user, and this the UID and website, and this the WID, and then page. Okay. So this one should work. Save it. Let me try it. Hello. Submit. I'm getting a hello here. Create another one. Welcome. Submit. I'm getting another page. It's cool. Let's try to create some pages for the Facebook. Create one. Just like my blog, just like that. Submit. Yeah, I'm creating that one. That's cool. Yeah, that's what I want. Like I can use that to create as many pages as I want for each item, for each website. Okay, that's it for the page new. Every button should work. Let's try to use the check button here. Yeah, it works. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And next one, we are going to working on page edit. Let's open that. Page edit. For the page edit, for this page here, I need like similar to the website edit. I need to know to initialize those two values here, and I need to make this check button and this update button to using the function called like update, and then I need to make a delete function to be able to delete this whole page, this whole page. Yeah, let's working on those things. Page edit. I need firstly need some like variables here. The first one I will need is like the user ID store. Let's getting the user ID from the URL, and the WID is yes, allows us to navigate around. And I think I will, because this is a page edit, also have a page ID here, like it's telling us which page I'm currently looking at. So I will need a PID here to get in the page ID to let it know like which page I'm trying to modify or delete. And I will definitely need a name and a description. Yeah. And I also need the whole page. I think. Let me just forget it for right now. So I think those things might be enough. So let me import those things I need in here. I need those things. Copy it. Import those things here. And also let me copy the constructor here. Constructor. This one. copy that structure like that. Not too much, like this. Oops, it looks better. Okay, break it into 2 lines, and in the ng initialize, ng uninit, I need to call the function to subscribe to get my items. So let's copy it from the page new here too, like this one here, ng uninit. Subscribe it, getting the UID, WID, and also the PID. Okay, I'm getting the 3 IDs here. And also I need to get the name and description. This the page is equal to this the page service, the find page by ID. I'm going to find that page, and I'm going to give it this the PID, finding that page. And I don't have this the page yet. Let me make it here. Page, your type of page. I forget those semicolon here. And I'm getting this the name is equal to this the page the name. This the description is equal to this the page the description. I'm getting those. Okay, those should be enough for me. Let me try to console log it. Console log this the page. This is the most important stuff. If this one is working, that means the PID is working and the name and description will working. Okay, I'm getting the page. That's good. Page 1. Yeah, post 1. ID 321. Yeah, and the 456. That's correct. Okay. So this one is actually working. That's it for the uninitialize. And I will need 2 functions. One is to update. Another one is to remove. And right now we can go back to our HTML page to working on that. So let's change this one into UID. This one should be the WID. Same thing for this and for this. Here I also have the PID for you. So same thing for that one. And this is a form. Okay, so that is a check button. Let me make it into a button. That's a check button. Remove the router link. Give it those class btn sw btn to button, should be button to a, and type to submit, and disabled. And also the what's left, form, page form. Okay, and here let's modify this form. ID equal to page form, and I also need to make the ng submit for it. Ng submit is equal to the function called update. And also f is equals to ng form. I think that's it. Let's keep going. Here, there's the input here. Let's change it. Let's see, into name. And this shouldn't be title, it should be description. Description. And the title here should be description. Yeah. Here, enter your page description. All right. And let's make an ng model here. Ng model is equal to, remember we have some initialized value here, so it should be like a double bracket. It should be page.name, and this one name is equal to ng model. Yeah, I think that's it for this input. And for the description, we'll do the same thing. Actually, name should be required. Yeah, description ng model is equal to page.description. And the description is equal to ng model. Save that. Okay, I'm getting the block 1 and the lorem. Let's try another one, block 2. Oops, should go to the edit, sorry. Go back. Edit, post 2, that's good. And getting the post 3. If I'm making a new one, hello, test, submit it, edit it. Hello test, yeah, they are initialized well. Okay, and this button here, let's change this to a button. And it removes the route link here. You're not going to navigate to anywhere. And I just change the type is equal to submit. And disabled. f.invalid. And I also need the div to show that the name cannot be empty. So I just copy it from page new. Copy this div here. Put here. Name cannot be empty. And for this button, delete here. Change it to button. Remove a route link. Delete should call the function. When I click this one, should call the function to delete it. So it's kind of like click. When I click it, please call the function delete. Do I call it remove or delete? Remove. Okay, so it should be remove. All right. One more thing left is in the footer, I have another UID here. Alright, arrow button should work right now. Now I have arrow. Oh, what arrow is this? Cannot read property name of undefined. Oh yeah, this is the page I just created. So if I just try that one here, refresh it. Yeah, there's no error. And why is this to unstill? Oh yeah, if I remove that, yeah, it's disabled. Tell me it cannot be empty. Yeah, this three button is not working. This one is working. This one is working. Cool. So the only thing left will be those three buttons. So let's console log something to test it. Console log. Update. Console the log. Remove. See if they are connected well. This one is working. This one is working. This one. Oops. When I click this, oh yeah, I need to change the type of it. This one. Type equals to button. Yeah, it works. Okay, so let's start working on those functions. Let's make it a remove first. Remove is easier because you don't have to care about any input field in the form. All you need to do is get in the ID and call the remove function to delete it. So this the page service. I can just call the function. I already have the page ID. Delete page, and it takes the ID. That's the PID. Remove this page. Okay. After I remove it, I want to navigate to the page list. Let me copy this one from the page new. I already have this one here. Navigate me to the page list. Oops. Let's try that. So if I delete it, the page post 1 is removed. Let's try the page post 3. Post 3 is removed. That's cool. Hello, hi, submit, create it, and remove it. Yeah, it works. Remove it, it's finished. So next, the only thing left is for the update function. Okay. This will be the same way as we update our website. So we need to firstly getting the data that the user changed. This name is equal to this page form. Or I need to create the page form here. View child. So it will be view child f and page form. You can actually copy from the page new. It's the same thing, and it's a type of ng form. This name equal to this page form the value the name. This the description is equal to this the page form the value the description. Alright. After we getting the 2 items, we can now to making a new page here. The same thing we did before, making a new page here. Const updated page is equals to the page. I will need the ID. This is equal to. Do I need an ID for that? Let me take a look about the function. Create update page. I will give it the ID, so I don't have to worry about ID. I can give it anything I like. Or I can just pass in this PID. It doesn't matter. That's the PID. Name. This the name. Description. This the description. And I need the website ID. This the WID. Is this a? Oh yeah, capital P. Yeah. That is a type of page. And next thing is I need to call the function. This the page service. The update page takes 2 items. One is the page ID, so this the PID, and it takes a new page here, updated page. Okay, this is our updated page. And after we update it, we need to navigate back to the page list. So just copy this one, paste it here. See if that works. Edit, post 1. Let's just now copy this 3 times, and copy the lorem 3 times. See if that works. Update. Well, seems like it works. Yeah, and I can delete it. Okay, so everything is working. I think I'm done for the page edit too. Like update is working, remove is working, ng on it is working. Yeah, so I can send it to GitHub. This one is actually working. So all I need to do is to where is our assignment? It's here. Let's click. G bash here. Git add dot. Git commit -m. That's my page components. Git push. And I'll stop the recording and upload it.